Okay. Sikuwa niongee, but let me talk about these things. The church should style up, and especially the church in Kenya. We are getting ourselves into petty battles because of the way we are behaving like the world. The Church of Kenya stop behaving like the world. And some petty battles are not supposed to be fought by us. And I'm saying us because I'm part of the church. Yes, previously I've spoken about this, but I've said that the current churches are not churches. They are, na Kiswahili tunasema we call them madhehebu. They are not churches. And I don't know why a very mighty person or a very great person should rise and start fighting with a minor. Let me call it, put it that way. It is very frustrating. It's very painful that the church, we have to fight for our God instead of our God fighting for us. It is not right that the whole okay, let's use the church, that the whole of the church can raise against a person who is just a normal person. Do you think it is in order that instead of us focusing on preaching the gospel, we are focusing on intimidations, fighting okay. I didn't want to mention some people here, but let me congratulate my friend, Pastor Kanyari. And I remember when our sister Naipei was mishandled, and he came into public, people criticized him. I remember the only person who spoke about that thing is only Pastor Kanyari. He called Naipei, and whatever continued, I don't care about that. Where is the spirit of Christ in us? Church, I'm speaking to you people, especially those people with those who have built structures, those who have built names. Are we really supposed to be fighting such fights, very petty battles? Are we supposed to really fight such battles? Is very unfair. Is very unfortunate that current churches are not preaching about Christ. I think the force you are using against that one person, it could be wise if you could use it about preaching, because I have not watched the full of the video, but I've seen some part of the video trending. Somebody is like imitating, and I don't know if we only have one prophet in the world. I have not heard anybody mention names, but even if the names were mentioned, is it in order for the church to stand and stop everything? Yeah, stop preaching, stop singing to the King of Kings, and now concentrate. Where are we being diverted? Is that a very big and a strong mistake that has never been done? Why are we not allowing Christ to be seen? How is such a person, or this lady who is I'm told did ABCD, how can she learn that there is Christ by fighting that person? And I think, church, we have lowered our name very low, and it is not in order. And some battles are very minor. To me, they are very minor. And the church, you have a lot to do. You have a lot to do, a very long way to go. If that is how we should be behaving. That instead of us showing people the love of God, instead of us preaching the gospel, we are now diverting issues. I think I don't feel it. I can't call it wise because of such a content creator. We are fighting content creators. And that's why maybe God or Jesus Christ don't judge people by their cover. And I wish it was my friend Kanyari handling this issue. And I love this man, how he handles. Why are we so judgmental? You will die. We will do this and that. Okay, even if it can happen, is that the way we are supposed to put it? Is that the love of Christ we are preaching? Is this how we are preaching? Yes. Church in Kenya, you have to arise. Huh? Yes, somebody told me, si makanisa ni madhehebu, but now that fight is not worth you joining. You have a lot to do. You can do other things. Lastly, but not least, I think men of God should style up also. And it is not, you are not the one who is supposed to fight some battles. Even if now you are saying you have to fight, then why can't you leave some battles to God so that your God can be seen in action? Why are you fighting back if really you are preaching about the love of Christ? Uh, uh, Everybody has their opinion, and I respect whatever you want to do with the information, whatever you want to do with your. You have the right to decide whatever you want to do. But now I'm talking on the angle of if it was Christ speaking about this situation. And I've quoted previously about Pastor Kanyari, the way he handled issue. Many speakers or many preachers, many religious leaders speaking, you will see, that pastor is a joker. But the way he handles issue, he will show love. Recently, I had... I'm not sure about this. I heard about him asking for the young boy who was trending, and he's willing to support. I think practically nobody's perfect, but this is the love of Christ that many preachers should learn from these pastors that we think they are jokers. I have seen many pastors that are serious, but when it comes to the gospel of Christ, the preaching of grace, they are not aligning with that, because when you are saying that if you don't do this, I will call angels to do this to you. Really, is that Christ in you who is speaking now? And so the church, don't let the world understand you with the wrong angle, because I believe that the church should be serious. And some battles, stop just fighting any battles. You can't just fight your kid because I remember my father one day told me, when you are a mother and your child poop or how do I call it? You will not just reject that kid and let her maybe dump her inside the toilet or whatever. But you are willing to wash that kid of yours and show her love, show him love. That's what I think, and I'm sure the gospel of Jesus Christ is. When your child is dirty, you don't throw that kid inside the toilet. You wash that kid. And I also want to quote some Bible verses, and I will paraphrase. When the prodigal son went and misused his share, the Bible tells us when he came back, the father received him. So how are we preaching the love of God when we are intimidating people, when we are saying this will happen? That is not the love of God. That is not church. And that's why you will allow me to give my opinion that the current churches, most of them are not churches. Mimi nazitanga madhehebu. These are just structures that many of them, they are not going the right direction. And so we must come and warn you. Why are you intimidating people? And some things are not, they're not enough to be fought by those people we call okay. Thank you. But I'm not happy. The church should style up, should stand and preach the true gospel instead of fighting petty battles. Thank you very much. And also congratulate those men of God that are seen like they are not really, but what they are doing is really showing the love of God, the love of Jesus Christ. Okay, I will not finish. Let's meet part 2. Let's wait. Wait for God to fight for you. If you are really man of God, then why are you fighting for yourself? Why are you intimidating people? If you are really man of God, be silent.